Hey everyone, it's Darren Kaplan. You are watching my video cast, Can Your Banker Do This? I got two special guests today for my company, Total Mortgage. Josh King, Chief Technology Officer here, the CTO. He's going to talk about WDA, which is the Workday Architect. And then we have Andrew Penner, who's the Chief Marketing Officer, the CMO. And he's going to talk a little bit about our Spotlight program, which helps out our realtors. So welcome. Thank you guys on Can Your Banker Do This? I got you here. Yes. Now, when we talk about technology and being mobile and telecommuting and all that good stuff, now we can kind of have an understanding of what we do back here. Spotlight program here at Total Mortgage, the technology that I talk about, the telecommunicating that I talk about, the true mobility. This is where we're at right now. So the floor is yours.
Yeah, I mean, just to give a little background on what Spotlight is in the first place and how we kind of got here, we've always tried to have marketing be one of our competitive advantages at Total Mortgage. It's not enough anymore to just close a loan, right? That's something that people have gotten pretty darn good at, especially with the help of brilliant CTOs like Josh putting technology in place that makes it a little easier for all the people doing the work. But what we've said is, one of the ways we can set ourselves apart is marketing. If we're bringing the right leads in, if we're helping people grow their business, then they'd be fools to not come on board, right? So about a year and a half ago, we came to a crossroads where we felt like we had pretty much nailed it on the loan officer side. And so we opened it up to realtors. We figured that was a natural progression, something that could help out the LOs, maybe even more than marketing for them. So now fast forward about a year and a half, and here we are with over 100 realtors helped through the platform. And what it is really just a customized marketing suite, for each agent. And some of the stuff that we offer includes, advertising and lead generation. Darren, I know you're a big fan of that. Managed social media. I know that not enough people are staying on top of their social media presence, and certainly not as well as you, but they help. And so we're here to help them with that, right? We have multiple people who are able to help with that, and at the very least coach them, right? We also have a CRM that Josh and his team have helped architect, and it's pretty fascinating what it can do between the collaboration with loan officers and some of the intelligence they have built in there.
That's kind of what we've been waiting for, right?
Yeah, it's something it's really coming together pretty well now. And now recently we started rolling out, the ability to call real estate agents leads. They don't usually have time to follow up with every single one of their leads, and certainly not in real time. And doing mass emails for them. Right now, Darren, something that we've seen is during the COVID-19 crisis, our email open rates have increased by 50%.
It's crazy. I did one yesterday. I literally got five 80s yesterday, and 20 people called me.
It's insane. People are there waiting to be communicated with. And so what we've seen recently is, all right, well, if people really want that, then let's help the agents out with it too.
So Andrew, when I talk about technology again, and I'll just remind you both of this, right? A lot of the guys on the outside, I speak to them, hey Darren, I'm interested in what you have to say. I like the way it's going. Regardless of which end, if it's like the social media side or the Total Mortgage side, right? So they're like, I want to get involved a little bit more on the Spotlight program. What do they do? What's the best thing that they should do, like right away? So I get, let's just say, Marlon Paul at Fave Realty. I know you guys seen his videos. He wants to get involved. Yeah. I'm giving him the shout out. What's his next step? What does he have to do next?
So Marlon, obviously, we've worked with before, and so he can just reach out to me if he wants. But usually, what we'll tell people is, go to spotlight.totalmortgage.com. That's where you can go to learn a little more about what we have, and you can sign up for a free account, and it's going to give you the ability, for instance, to be able to submit a custom project to my team.
Because obviously the people that I'm sending there are people whether we do business with them on a daily basis, I'm in communication with them every day, so most likely it's already, the partnership is there, right? So now they know of you, per se, obviously, right? Marlon and Christine and Sarah and all those loan realtors that I deal with, but on the flip side of it, I'm like, all right, what do you do now? They want in. They want to be at the top of the sheet. They want to get involved. What is truly the next thing? Is it just getting in touch with you? That's it?
Well, when they sign up for an account, we get notified. And usually Neil, who, he's really the one heading up our Spotlight program. He's our communication specialist here and is just great at making sure he stays on top of people, feels out their needs and recommends the right stuff to them. He'll reach out and just start a conversation. And even if they don't sign up on Spotlight, he'll at least help walk them through, give them a little bit of advice, and help explain some of our offerings. So if anyone wants to reach out to him as well, I can maybe include his link on Calendly for time, or at least his email address here too.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I know Ron Legala. He's gotten interested in what we do here. He's gotten into it a little bit. We had a conversation with him the other day on my video cast. I know he's doing something a little bit more unique, right? He's got listings and he's drawing leads from those listings directly. And I'm not saying that you can't do this out there, but the way our system works is when that lead gets drawn, it's constantly dripped. It gets contacted. It's just a unique scenario where the people, they're always getting in touch with you. And what I mean by that, whether it's today or whether it's 2 weeks, I'll give you an example. So a lady texted me back one day after the initial drip, wrong number. Okay. Fast forward 2 weeks, she probably just looked at her email, saw one of the initial emails that you guys send out. She called me up this morning and we talked a little bit. She works for a hospital. She's been a little bit behind on stuff, but at the end of the day, that drip still hit her account, right? 2 weeks later, she's called me and she's interested in buying a house. But
Wow.
initially it was a wrong number. So you would automatically spam that out, So I think that the communication that we have with people it's through Salesforce. So all of these components that we have is through Salesforce. So when I want to talk on one thing. I'm just going to take a pause. I want to talk about something that's pretty important. When I came over to Total Mortgage, I came over, in a suitcase. My folders were like this, and we kind of cut that down to like a third now. Yeah, so now we're digital. We're in the digital world, and when I mean digital, everything pops up. It literally, you fill out an application at our website. Okay, it goes to the loan officer. The loan officer pulls the credit, goes over the application with the borrower, right? Prints a pre-approval, and it's all a matter of, it could be in 3 minutes. I think I can do all that, right? Then on the flip side of it, it converts to Salesforce so that you can constantly follow up with the client as long as you tag it correctly. So you have your documents pre-approved, no callback, no contact, the works that you could build it on your own, right? So when I came over to Total Mortgage, I was looking for, I called T's, right? Telecommuting, technology, true mobile, okay, and true people work with. So those 4 T's right there, I think over the last 3 years, I've been here almost 2 years, right? 2 years and 8 months, somewhere in that range. We've come and we've circled back and we've been able to do all that, regardless of COVID-19. So like 80% of our staff, right, is telecommuting already. They're all remote, right? They've been remote. The processors, the underwriters. So I just can't see how some of the bigger banks right now, like the Chase, the Bank of America, the Citibank, how can they possibly service their clients? We were prepared for this, so we're set up for this. But like a bank like Citibank and Chase, there's no way that they can even have the advantage on us. And the fact
see that too, right, in our turn times.
It's just absolutely amazing.
I cannot give enough credit to Eric Martin, our president and COO, and our operations team. Dina DiCarlo, our operations manager, they've all been incredible about maintaining these unheard of turn times right now.
We're looking at 24 hours. A file goes in clean, it comes out hardly any conditions. That definitely contributes to it. But we're talking about front end today. Definitely kudos to them. There's no doubt about it. I think they're the best bunch of people. They're the true people in the back end there. But today's our spotlight. All right, we're the front end guys here. We make that magic happen, right? So like the Salesforce aspect of it, that everybody says, hey, I can just hire a guy. Okay, we'll just hire a company per se. They don't realize how much time and effort is put into this on a day in, day out basis. Okay, so when I tell you I wanted to get to a certain topic here, and that was manually timed. So I would manually dial off my cell phone or off the phone at the desk. And then once we had the ability to take our CRM and pull the whole CRM in one shot, it eliminated, not only did it eliminate the paperwork on my end, but it was actually easier to make more phone calls because you made more phone calls per minute. So thank you, Andrew, on that one. That was your call on that one. But definitely trust the technology. You know, I'm sitting here with Josh King. He's the Chief Technology Officer, the CEO over at Total Mortgage. His baby's the Workday Architect. Sitting here with Andrew Penner, he's the Chief Marketing Officer, the CMO, and his baby Spotlight. And, you know, contact me at 844-772-LOAN. You are watching Can Your Banker Do This? Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Mr. Mortgage Guru. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Darren.
Now the world knows, you know.